all these numbers, you're making 3,500 bucks at a 43% margin. Okay. Now, when we go back to the top, this is really where, after I look at my data that we just kind of went through on my one pager from top to bottom, we go, okay, now it's time to put a number on this bike, which typically you'll go right over to Talon or right over to Lightspeed, work it in your deal, and you're working the trade, right? But this is a great place that you can document this stuff just for accountability reasons, right? And so let's just put rough clean or rough trade on it, actually. So we'll do 3,500 bucks. Recon, if we wanted to retail this bike, we can estimate a recon, let's just say $1,000 conservatively. DSRP is what you're going to sell it for. So you can either go with the 13 bikes that has an average of 88, or you can go with JD Power at 65. Let's split it in the middle and go 79.99. And you start to get a little calculation of, what I call motorcycle math, right? So all these numbers, you're making 3,500 bucks at a 43% margin. Okay. Let's pretend it's of the 07 Deluxe. And I can upload this from my phone, from the desktop, and now I've got pictures of this trade that your sales guys can do, your service department can do. So I'll just add in my info here, first name, last name, email, telephone, and some notes, right? Clean, needs a rear tire, dent in, front fender, something like that, right? Notes to yourself about the vehicle, and you can hit save. All right. So we have a customer facing one that's nicely branded with all of your branding, your date, time, all that stuff, the offer amount. So if it's in your, if it benefits you to show NPA, great, keep it there. And that's one of the closing tools you can use with this, right? Like, hey, I'm giving you, $5,000, but NPA shows 46, right? So we're over allowing, or whatever the JD Power is. You can also remove it if it's not favorable. So I can hit remove clean and it just shows rough, or I can remove NPA and remove JD Power altogether. And then you still have this nice printout when you're desking your deal and going out to the table to present. All that making sense?